I just wanted to briefly talk about the books I read. First, I read Graveyard Shift by Emel Rio. So, why should you or not read this book? Read it if you want more creepy vibes than a real complex plot, because this is only like 100 pages long and takes place in the course of one night only. Personally, I always like the way this author writes its characters. I mean, in the first pages I already wanted to know more about them. I would recommend seriously to just go into it kind of blindly. You only have to know that it's a story about 5 people meeting into a graveyard at night because of different reasons, and that in this night there is something unusual. If you want to know a bit more about, well, the idea behind the writing of this book, I recommend reading the author's note in the beginning of the book. I must admit, this can leave you wanting more. And that's the only problem with these characters, is that you really take a liking to them. You want to know more about what happens with them and their personal problems. And that's why you should really, really remember that this is only one night. You can never have all the answers in such a short period of time in someone's life. And, well, personally I really liked it. I think it was really well written for its tension. I think the premises were well respected, and I had exactly what I was waiting for. But I must admit, this is kind of pricey for such a short book. I mean, it's 12 euros in France, and I'm really glad I could read it thanks to my library, but I don't think I would have bought it in our ways. Then a quick soft DNF. This is A Sunny Place for Shady People by Mariana Enriquez. This is a compilation of 12 short stories about strange things that appears to, I think, mostly women, and it's intertwining usually South American folklore with horror elements, creepy vibes again, and humanity. I read 2 of the stories. I kind of like them, but I think it's just not what I'm looking for right now, because to be honest, this is kind of gloomy, and with the beautiful sun that is outside, I'm really not in the mood for this. But I would definitely pick it up again, but maybe later into the year. Finally, the book I'm currently reading, because I did not finish reading it. This is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I think I was looking for it as much as I think a lot of people did. So why should you or not read this book? Well, read it if you want a main character who is a saint, a prophetess, that has to drown into the water spring inside a beautiful stone cathedral. Read it also if you want a romance with a teasing knight, some playful tension between them, without it being enemies or anything, to be honest. They just slightly dislike each other in the beginning, and without the romance being the center of the story, because, well, there were a lot of cute scenes, but I think it's mostly a secondary plot. And read it if you are here for a quest, a journey of looking for magical objects across a magical kingdom, with a very fairy tale like vibe. I want to emphasize this. This is a good and a kind of bad point in some ways, is that this could really be some kind of fairy tale in the way of the writing of the story and the characters themselves that are a bit surface level, but this is kind of an easy read because of that. And I must say I am like 300 pages in, and there were some hardships, of course, but I think they were easily resolved in some ways. So yeah, treat it like a fairy tale in a holy kingdom with a lot of holy imagery also. Anyway, thank you for being here until this segment. Currently, I am redoing some decorations in my kitchen, and I'm not done yet, so you'll have to wait until the next vlog for it, but I think it'll be in 2 weeks maybe, I hope. Well, until this, I hope you will have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.